good? Let's go, YouTube. It's your boy, Austin Wayne. I'm back again with another video picking spread, money line, and total for every game each NFL week 2024. You know, last year the channel was called The Answer Key. I went ahead and switched it up this year for y'all. Went ahead and got the custom chef hat, you feel me? You know, rock with me, National Rig League. Chef coat, let him cook. You know, rock with me. We putting the bookie in a chokehold this year. Don't be a bitch if you're watching this shit so far. You know, I'm giving you these picks for free. I'm not asking you to join any membership or pay me any money or like that. Do me a favor. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. Leave me a comment. Please, let me know what you think I'm wrong about. Let me know what you think I'm right about. I do want to hear from each and every one of y'all. Jumping right in this shit. Let's have some fun. Yo, first game of the NFL week. We got Baltimore Ravens heading to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Now, real quick, I do know that the Chiefs last year lost the first game of the season. I do not think that happens again this year. I just have a feeling Andy Reid's not going to let that fly. I'm pretty sure Hollywood Brown is not going to be playing in this game. They still got Isaiah Pacheco, Travis Kelce, Rashee Rice. A bunch of pieces on that offense that could still, they still got McDuffie, but they lost Snead. Very interesting to me. Flipping to the other side, we got Baltimore Ravens, Derrick Henry, Kyle Hamilton is still over there. Lamar Jackson, of course, Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, Patrick Queen. They got the king and the queen on their team. This is going to be a close game. Honestly, one of the best games, I think, of the weekend. I do think this is a lower scoring affair, though. I do think Baltimore will try to keep the ball out of Pat Mahomes' hands with Derrick Henry, try to run the ball a little bit lower. Of course, Baltimore's defense is good. For that reason, I'm probably rocking the under in this matchup. I am going to take KC just to win this outright. I think this is like a 24-21 game or something like that. I'm taking KC just because they lost the beginner last year. I don't think it happens again. I'm taking KC at minus 122.5. Next game. This is one of the good games. We got Green Bay Packers going to the Philadelphia to play the Eagles. Now, it's not in Philadelphia. This is in Brazil, actually. So, it's going to be a little tricky. Philadelphia, a lot of extensions, on the wide receiver position. They got Saquon, but they lost Kelce as their center. On Green Bay, we got Josh Jacobs, and Jordan Love, one of the best quarterbacks at the end of the year last year. Damn, that Celsius be hitting crazy wild. I don't promote Celsius, I just like this shit. If you go on Google and you type in most popular NFL team in Brazil, it's weird. It actually says the Packers for some reason. I think it's like the color thing. The G kind of resembles their flag. So for that reason, since I do think the NFL is rigged, call me what you want. You don't got to bet with me. This is my channel. If you don't like it, you don't got to watch it. Too many people fuck with me, though. So I'm rocking with the Green Bay Packers on this matchup. I do think this is like a lower scoring affair just because overseas I feel like they tend to, they're into soccer, they like to kick field goals. I feel like they don't want it to be a blowout, they want it to be a close matchup. You don't gotta bet with me. I'm taking the under. I don't know why I'm feeling it. And then I'm taking Green Bay plus 2.5. Moving along. We got Arizona traveling to Buffalo for the first game of the 1 o'clock slate. Kyler Murray always plays the Buffalo Bills really good. He's actually healthy this year. He just got a brand new wide receiver 1. James Conner is healthy. The offensive line is not going to be too bad this year. This is difficult because I know Buffalo lost, I'm pretty sure, both their safeties. They lost Stephon Diggs. I do think James Cook is going to be cooking, but it's going to be closer than people think. I wouldn't be surprised if this is an upset matchup. For that, I am going Arizona plus 6.5. Just a sketchy number to me. I don't know. I feel like he always plays Buffalo really well. I do think it's like 27-24 type shit over, but I do think Buffalo, Josh Allen, there's a reason why everyone hates on him. He's just the man, pretty much MVP every year. So I do think Coleman and him will Khalil Shakir. Curtis Samuel's a big piece of their offense too. Most people don't know about. Had the same offensive coordinator as when he was in Carolina. So I'm going to take the Bills here, actually, outright. Moving along. We got the Carolina Panthers going to New Orleans to play the washed-up Derek Carr. I do think that Bryce Young will have a much better year than he did last year. I'm not going to lie about that. Xavier Legette, Jonathan Brooks. We got pieces over there. They have an amazing defensive tackle. It's going to be a hard one for Derek Carr. I do think the Carolina defense gives them problems. This is one of the harder matches for me to pick, honestly, because the spread's weird. I don't know about 4 points in this matchup. Just because New Orleans' defense is better than Carolina's, I think, the front seven, I'm going to go New Orleans straight up. It's hard for me not to pick the 4 in Carolina, but I just don't think that Bryce Young is tall enough. I don't know. I don't think he's good. I didn't see any, like, flashes last year. I just saw straight line, flat line sucking, so I don't know. I'm going to pick the under just because I think both of these teams suck. I think the Panthers defense gives Derek Carr trouble, slows down Kamara, and I don't know, man. I know it's a divisional, but I'm just going to go with the -4. Maybe Rashid Shaheed has a long bomb from Derek Carr in the first half or something. I don't know. I wouldn't bet that game. Next game, we got one of the better games of the weekend. We got the Houston Texans going to Indianapolis to play the Colts. So we got C.J. Stroud, got Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Joe Mixon, Dalton Schultz. Then we look over at Indianapolis. We got Anthony Richardson, Adonai Mitchell, Michael Pittman, Jonathan Taylor finally healthy, Anthony Richardson finally healthy. This line is sketchy. When I look at this line, it was like a lot closer in the beginning. It was like +110 to -120 or some shit. It's kind of leaning towards the Texans now. I just thought that with the addition of Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon, I thought that the line would be a lot different. So for that, my mental flag is waving. I don't know how the Texans defense is going to game plan for Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor. Call me crazy. I'm going to upset for the money on this game. Divisional matchup. Got to watch out. Underdog at home. Week 1. Come on. So of course that means I'm going +3, and I do think there's going to be some points in this game since it's at 48.5, so I'm choosing the over. Rock with me. Moving along. Where's my bong at? We got Jacksonville going to Miami. Now, first, damn, this is a hard one. I feel like everyone's choosing Miami, including me. Fuck it. You know, Mike Daniels, he's not going to lose this game, I feel like. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mostert, Akane, is that his name? Akane? Yeah, the running back is fast as hell. I think Jacksonville's defense could give Tua problems here. For that, I'm probably taking the under just because the Jacksonville defense and the Florida Heat. So I'm taking the under in this matchup just because we're talking the Battle of Florida. And I do think the coach of Miami is better. I'm probably leaning Miami outright. Now, this 3.5 is where it gets hard for me. I think on the first video, I switched it up, and I chose the Miami 3.5, but I'm switching my pick. Can I do it? Should I do it? No. Don't do that, Austin. Don't switch the picks. Yeah, I'm going Miami 3.5. I don't care. Sorry, guys. Moving along, we got the Minnesota Vikings going to New York to play the Giants. We got, Sam Darnold's going back to New York. I know he played for the Jets, but hey, it's going back to New York. Let's see here. Minnesota went and got Aaron Jones. Still got Justin Jefferson. Pretty good defensive line. Probably a better coach than New York Giants. Giants lost Saquon. Brian DeBall, I don't know. All they got is neighbors. It's a home game, though. I do see this being an under, lower scoring total. I'll take the under for money's sake. I'm taking the 1.5 with the Vikings. I'm taking the -120. I'm pretty sure the Giants started off as favorites. But, sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure the Giants started off as favorites, but now the Vikings are favorites, so I'm going to rock with the Vikings. Cool. Moving along, we got the New England Patriots going to Cincinnati to get their ass whipped by Joe Burrow, finally healthy. I don't know if Jamar Chase is playing in this game. I need to look that up. I saw he might, but he probably will anyway. I hope he doesn't actually, so it's closer. Let's see here. -400 to +300. Low-ass total and a high spread. So check it out. This is a secret weapon. So you see this right here? You see how it's a high spread but a low total number? These are blowout games. This happens all the time. So this is like a 23-7 game, 24-10 type game. This happens all the time. They say, oh no, don't bet big number in the NFL. We're professional bettors, but don't bet big numbers. No. There's a reason that it's so many numbers, because they knew I would take it. I don't see the New England offense scoring more than 17 points on the Bengals defense. I don't. So for that reason, I'm taking them at 400. I'm taking the under, and I'm taking the -7.5 just because I'm gully, just like that. Rock with me. Woo! Moving along. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Atlanta, the backyard barbecue bash for the old man. God, the wrinkles are going crazy. I don't want to watch this. No one wants to watch this. Let's see here. We got Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, they got pretty good defense. You know, TJ Watt's healthy. Deontay Johnson is gone. Only George Pickens. Then you got, Russell Wilson over there, excuse me. Then you got Atlanta Falcons. You know, God, they added so many pieces. Went and got Judon. Upgraded the safeties. You know, still got London. I think Pitts is going to be really, really good this year with Cousins, but John Robinson healthy. I think that Pittsburgh's defense will be able to slow down Bijan Robinson, but I do not think that they will be able to stop the passing attack that Kirk Cousins. I think this is also rigged. I do think that the NFL wants to sell Kirk Cousins jerseys in ATL. They want to see him rocking the chains with the you like that? You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, too many pieces. This was in the beginning I was thinking Pittsburgh might win this game. But once they started adding Judon, and I started just thinking about home game, and I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh won, to be real, but I'm taking Atlanta straight up. Since this is a backyard barbecue bash, I don't think anyone's watching this, so for ratings' sake, I do think this is an over, and I will take Atlanta -3 in this matchup. Moving along, we got the Tennessee Titans and second-year Will Levis going up against the first-year Caleb Williams. Let's see here. Let's diagnose. We got... Let's see here. Tony Pollard, Will Levis, DeAndre Hopkins over there. We got Calvin Ridley. Let's see here. The Chicago Bears, Rome Odunze. Then you got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. Then you got DeAndre Swift. This is a hard one. No, I do think that people are sleeping on Tennessee. They went ahead and got a bunch of pieces over there. They went and got a Woozy at corner. They went and got Snead at corner. Look at them on paper. They're nice on paper. Don't sleep. This is a hard one for me, honestly. If you look at week 2, the Bears play the Texans, and I chose the Texans to lose. So for that reason, I will choose... This is close, you know. I want to choose the Bears to win outright. I do think the Tennessee defense gives them problems. I've never seen a rookie quarterback favored by this many points in the first game, so for that reason, I do think there's going to be points scored. Call me crazy, but I'm taking the over 44.5 points here, and I will take the Tennessee Titans at +4 just because I feel like this could be an upset, but they're definitely not going to win by more than 4 points. I don't know, that's just me. Moving along, let's get money. We got the Denver Broncos heading to Seattle to play the Seahawks. You know, I'm pretty sure last year, 2 years ago, whatever it was, the Denver, they had Russell Wilson, went to Seattle, then Geno Smith blistered their ass. So, something is sketchy about this line. You know, it started off at 5, went to 6 now. Once again, another higher spread with a lower total. So for me, my instincts kick in. Seattle got a new defensive coordinator also this year. I'm not sure if Bo Nix has all the wide receiver pieces that he's going to need. You're talking about going up against Seattle with the 12s. They got, DK Metcalf, Lockett, Jackson, and Zibba. Kenneth Walker coming back healthy. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, so let's do definitely an under. I'm taking Seattle under here. 6 points, honestly, since... That's just too many points for me. I don't know. I might see like a backdoor cover here for Denver and like an interception at the end for Seattle. I'm taking the +6, Denver. You don't got to rock with me. My favorite game of the weekend coming up. I'm a Raiders fan. They're like, goodbye. Las Vegas Raiders heading to LA to play the Chargers. Basically a home game for the Raiders, but no. Let's not sleep on the Chargers. They did win and got a new head coach. The problem is that this is a sketchy line. Why are the Chargers favored? Last time the Raiders played the Chargers, they put 64 points up on them, straight blistered their ass, whooped them. They don't have any wide receivers barely. I don't understand. Like they went and got the offensive coordinator from the Ravens and got both the running backs, Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. But Raiders have a fantastic run defense. Excuse me. You're talking about Minshew mania. They went and got the first-round draft pick, the best tight end in football. You still got Jacoby Myers, the best number 2 in the league with Devontae Adams. Trey Tucker, the speedster. I do think this is a lower scoring game. Both defenses with Joey Bosa being healthy is going to cause the Raiders problems at least. Khalil Mack. Derwin James, you know. This is a great game. Low-key, AFC matchup. Everyone knows that the Raiders and Chargers play each other good. I'm a Raiders fan. I just don't think the Chargers have enough offensive power to beat the Raiders in this game. Very close matchup. 21-19 type game. I'm taking the Raiders outright, and I'm taking them at +3. Taking it. Rock with me. Next game, we got the Dallas Cowboys going to Cleveland to play the Browns. You know, Dallas always seems to fall off at the end of the year, but hey, CD got the extension. This is Dak's last year on his contract. He has to ball out this year. You know, they went and got Dalvin Cook. They went and got Ezekiel Elliott. And they got a little something going on. I don't know about their wide receiver core. But then you're going up against Cleveland, one of the best head coaches in the game. You know, Nick Chubb is hurt, but they have plenty of, you know, fine alternatives. They went and got Jerry Jeudy. You know, they got Elijah Moore still. Don't forget about him. Amari Cooper. Njoku, one of the best tight ends at the end of the year last year with Flacco. So the thing is with this game is I'm taking Denzel Ward to lock down CD Lamb. So I'm kind of taking CD out the equation. I'm thinking, can the Cowboys beat the Browns without CD? Probably not. Then I think, how good is the Cowboys' offensive line going to do against Cleveland's defensive line? I think that Cleveland's offensive line is seriously good, and they're going to take out Parsons, the Cowboys' best defensive player. So for that reason, without Parsons and without CeeDee Lamb, this is also AFC versus NFC. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns. I don't like -135s. But the line started out as the Cowboys being favored and then shifted to the Browns even after the extension. So I'm taking the Browns. I will take this as... This is a hard one. I'm going to say an over. Two defensive teams cancel out and make an offensive showing. I think in the first video I picked under. I'm switching my pick here. I did it. I'm allowed to do that. This is my channel. And I'm taking the Cleveland Browns -2.5. Next game, we got, hold on, let me do my shit. We got the Washington Commanders flying across the country to go to Tampa Bay to play the Bucks. You know, a couple extensions on Tampa Bay side. We got Baker Mayfield back, pretty much the same defense. Going up against a rookie quarterback. Got Austin Eckler over there. McCaffrey is the slot. They still got McLaurin. I'm not a huge fan of McLaurin. I know he's good, but I do think that Tampa Bay has one of the best safeties in the league. I do think that kind of will put McLaurin at a disadvantage. Tampa Bay has a pretty solid defensive line, too. I know Jaden was a winner in college, but you got to take those L's in the NFL. Going across country, I got to take Tampa in this matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a really close game, matter of fact, but I'm taking Tampa in this matchup. I will take... This is going to be a hard one. I'm going to take the over in this matchup. I switched it. I'm taking the over. I just think that Jaden Daniels has one of these long runs in the third or fourth quarter that ESPN goes, wow, goes crazy over. And, you know, makes a highlight, puts some points on the board. Mike Evans, you know, I mean, Godwin. Baker Mayfield slings it. I see it happening. Washington's secondary is trash, too. So, anyway, I'm taking... Tampa Bay at -3. Rock with me. Next game, we got the Rams going to Detroit. Another playoff rematch. This would be nice to see the Rams win here just for a little revenge game. They got Puka. You know, they got Kupp healthy. You know, they got Kyron Williams. I'm sus on that defense. I know the offense is good with all the pieces, but I'm just not sold on the defense. You're going to get up against one of the best offensive game planning teams in the whole league. I think Detroit's going to come back with a vengeance since they're mad they got beat in the playoffs. They've already beat this team. So, you know, I think Amon goes crazy in this game. I also do think that Jameson Williams catches heat this year, so just keep an eye on him. This is the highest total of the weekend. Just know. So, they obviously think points are going to be scored in this matchup. I have a little twist to this. The branch for the cornerback for Detroit, I mean, super good. Gibbs coming on strong with Montgomery healthy. I got to pick the Lions in this matchup straight up just because it's a home game. I do think they take this, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was close. But I I can't pick it. 2 offensive teams, you know, they cancel out. Sunday Night Lights, 51 points. I'm taking the under here. This is like a 24-21 matchup to me, something like that. And I will take, I'm going to take the Rams at +3.5. Let's get it. I'm switching them up. I'm feeling crazy over here today. Here we go. Last game of the weekend. We all know it's the best game, too. We got Aaron Rodgers finally back going to San Francisco to play the 49ers. You know, 49ers, you know, they got their ass whipped again. They're probably looking for a victory here. You know, Garrett Wilson's finally going to have a quarterback to throw him the ball. They got Breece Hall back healthy. You know, this is AFC versus NFC. You know how I feel about that. Yeah, Rodgers, first game of the season. I think this is for ratings. This is hard for me. You know, like, should San Francisco win this matchup? Probably. You know, Ayuk with the extension. They're both got great defensive lines. To me, they both have great offensive. This comes down to quarterback to me, honestly. This comes back to quarterback. Two very evenly matched teams. I think the difference is Aaron Rodgers in the end. I think this is a fourth quarter stunner. This is going to be a, like a 29-27 matchup. I feel it. I'm taking the New York Jets for the money at +185 to stun the world. I think that's what the world needs at the end of the Week 1 slate. Let's see here. I am going to take the over just because 2 defensive teams cancel out, make an over. Call me crazy, but everyone's watching this game. Let's give them something to talk about, and then of course New York plus. That's me. That's what I'm rocking with Week 1. Please do me a favor, my friends. If you enjoyed this content, it's completely free. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment. I do want to hear what you think I'm wrong about. Maybe your reasoning for a couple of the picks. Help me out. Make me better. Let's see if I'm cooking the books or the books cooking me. If I had to do a parlay this week, I think I said this on my last video. You know, throw a little 50 bag on this. Throw a little 100 bag. Have some food for you and your girl for the weekend. I'm going Lions. I'm going Seahawks. I'm going Bengals. And I'm going Chiefs. I don't know why. That's just what I'm feeling. If you don't like it, you don't gotta bet it. Send me, in fact, leave me a comment. Let me know the parlay that you think I should make for next week. And then next week, I'll make the parlay. Okay? Without any further ado, Austin Wayne, Week 1. Let's go!